Oi, eu sou o Patrick Maia e eu não tenho carro, eu tenho Chevette. 1978, todo original, motor carburado, tração traseira, lindo, né? Seria mais legal ainda se ele andasse. Mas como ele nem sempre anda, eu pensei em dar um outro uso pra ele. Como? Chamando uma turma boa pra trocar ideia comigo dentro dele. Parado, no estacionamento. Porque assim como o carro, o papo não vai a lugar algum. Esse é o CHEVETALKS. No meu canal. Galera que está assistindo o CHEVETALKS de hoje, essa é a única parte do programa que vai ser em português. Porque pela primeira vez, we have a gringa inside of the car, but this gringa is speaking another language. She's not speaking Portuguese, and I'm getting to practice my English. That's why you're here, Lucie Pohl.
Hello. Yes, that's why I'm here.
How are you?
To practice English with you. I'm great. How are you? Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for agreeing being on this.
I love it. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Smells good. The sounds are good. It's hot.
Yeah, it's pretty hot. It's for you to feel on the 70s.
The 70s?
Yeah, you're in the 70s now.
Yeah, cool.
There are no AC.
I love that.
You know?
Yeah.
Feel it, the vibe.
Okay.
For those that don't know, Lucie is, she lives in New York, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna say what I know.
Okay, cool.
She was born in Germany.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about it later.
Das ist richtig.
And she is in Brazil because she's performing some shows in English here. And she's going to perform in Clube do Minhoca. Am I right?
Yeah, 100% right. Yeah.
Tell me,
right.
how did you come up with the idea for this adventure?
To come to Brazil?
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, since I was a kid, I've always been telling people that I was born in Brazil. And
Why?
I don't know. I also think I was a cactus in my previous life. So now that
We have a lot of cactus here. Maybe that's together.
Yes, exactly. That's what I was going to say. Now that I'm here, I think I was a Brazilian cactus.
But did you know anything about Brazil when you were a kid?
No, nothing. Because I was born in Germany, in Hamburg, Germany in the north.
Big city?
Big city, yeah. Big, rainy, gray,
That's how I
very
picture it.
un-Brazilian city.
Uh-huh.
And my mom is Romanian, my dad is German.
Wow, what a mess.
And no, I didn't know anything about Brazil. And then when I was 8, we moved to New York. And that's probably the first time I met a Brazilian person when I went to New York, you know?
Yeah?
I don't think I met any Brazilians in Hamburg.
Who was he or she? The first Brazilian you met?
I don't know if he was the first Brazilian, but I had for 2 weeks, I dated this Brazilian. I was 12 or 13.
Uh-huh.
His name was Bruno.
Bruno, we have a lot of Brunos here.
And I'll never forget, we went to the movies, and then when we came out, we walked down the street, and he put his hand like this on my neck, and the whole time he held me like this while we were walking.
Like if you were on a leash or something?
Yes! And I was like, okay, I think we're done, Bruno.
That's something Brazilians do.
I broke up with Bruno.
We don't do that, you know? That's a Bruno thing.
That's a Bruno thing.
Don't take us all for that, okay?
Yeah, you didn't do that once since I met you.
I haven't done any...
none of these guys.
Yeah, not a single time.
No one. So maybe that was the first Brazilian? No, I think I met other Brazilians. But I always told people that I was switched at birth because I never felt very at home in Germany. I always hated the cold, you know. I always loved dancing, and I don't know.
You made a fan fiction for yourself.
Exactly.
I was born in Germany. They switched me. I'm Brazilian.
Yes.
And now I'm in New York.
And I have a twin. Then that also must mean I have a twin here that was born in Germany that I was switched for. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you were separated. You were not switched.
Separated.
Right? You went for a family, and she kept the original family.
She kept the original family. Exactly.
And now you're here to know your original family.
Exactly.
I hope you find them.
Thank you. Or maybe it's better not to find them.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know if they're going to be cool people. I don't know where they live.
I actually found out I have a second cousin who's 80 who lives in Aracaju.
Aracaju.
Exactly. And
That's a pretty tough word.
Yeah, and he wrote a book called "Soon the Antichrist Shall Be Revealed."
Wow, and he's old.
He's like 80.
And when did he write that?
I think recently.
Recently.
Yeah.
So we are waiting for the Antichrist now.
He's gonna reveal the Antichrist. Though.
Did you read the book?
Is that okay?
Sure.
I started reading the book. Yeah, it's pretty interesting because the first part of the book is all about like my family history.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. So he was gonna come to Sao Paulo to meet me, and then now he says that he can't come
Because the Antichrist is here.
because exactly he has to have lunch with the Antichrist.
Do you have any religion?
Do I have a religion?
Yeah.
No,
You believe in anything?
I believe in laughter
That's
and joy.
that's your church.
Yeah, exactly.
If you
no,
think
I didn't
about
grow
it-
up religiously.
Yeah, your family didn't care about that.
No, my mother's side is Jewish, but they didn't practice, and my father's side is Christian, and he left the church when he was like 16 or something. He actually got kicked out because he's from a small town in Germany, and for Christmas, he rewrote the song "Silent Night, Holy Night"
Yes.
into "Hellish Night, Satan's Night,"
Wow.
and he went around the church and passed out.
Inside of the church?
Yes, on Christmas Eve. And he passed out the flyers to people, and people in a small town in Bavaria. And
You know what? Your cousin is right
Yeah, my dad is the Antichrist.
about that book. It's all inside of the family. You didn't finish the book. That's the problem.
I'm
When you
scared.
finish the book, you're gonna go like,
No.
it's my father all the time.
No, I'm scared because what if, like, finishing the book is like, you know, like when you look inside the ring or whatever, like something happens when you finish the book.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
I can never finish the book.
Wow. Now I'm afraid of that. You've been doing comedy for how long?
I've been doing comedy for now 11 years.
11 years.
Yeah.
You mind if I ask you, how old are you?
40.
40? Don't look at all.
That's like a new thing for me that I'm able to say that out loud, but I think it's good.
You're gonna get used to
I should stand by it.
You're gonna stay on this place for around 10 years.
Exactly. I always say I'm too short to be 40
You
because
thought
I'm
you
like
would
a
be
meter
taller,
55. You
yeah.
know? That's not a size for a
No,
40-year-old.
a 40-year-old, it's taller.
I'm like the people that are my size should be allowed to stay the age they were when they stopped growing. You know.
So it would be
12.
like 14, 12?
I stopped growing when I was 12.
You would be
yeah.
still with that Brazilian guy in the movies, Bruno.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah, you would be stuck
I would
on
be a housewife.
Bruno's era.
I would be a housewife cooking dinner for Bruno.
That's not
on
what
a
you
leash.
want. I think you would prefer be an old lady like this short.
You're saying I'm an old lady?
No, you'd prefer be an old lady like 50 years from
I shouldn't
now.
be honest about my age.
Why?
No, I should lie.
Why
It's bad to be honest
listen,
about my age.
why people are so worried about getting old? Because
true,
if you
you're
think about it,
It's good.
getting old, it's not good. It's the only option takeable.
That's true.
Because what's the other one?
That's true.
You know?
Yeah, that's true.
So when you get old, you should be proud of it. You know?
Okay, you're right.
Like,
I'm proud.
wow, I'm on my 50s, I'm on my 60s. Look at me, I'm still doing it. I'm still alive, I'm still kicking.
Look at me, I'm 40. I can still walk.
Yeah, that's right.
What?
Because if you think about it, 100 years ago, a 40-year-old person, she would be
9
a grandmother.
kids. I would have 9 kids.
Yeah. And would die at 55, looking like 95.
Yeah.
You know? We are not aging anymore, I think.
You think so?
Yeah, I think we're taking better care of ourselves.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. I guess.
Yeah, when I look at my parents' pictures, when they were like on their 30s, on their 40s, they would look way older.
Yeah, that's true.
I look at that and I would say like, my father doesn't look like he's 30 on this picture.
No, that's true. But also, they say that about people like that you went to high school with. You know, the people that stayed at like moved to the suburbs and stuff. They look a lot older.
A lot
I feel
older.
like a city also. And this job keeps you young.
Yeah, we have a very good job, right?
But you know what I think it is, though? I don't drink a lot of alcohol.
That helps.
I think that's the key.
That helps you live more, but it keeps boring.
No.
I like drinking when I'm performing.
Oh, really?
When I'm at the club.
Oh, I can't drink when I perform.
I think it matches perfectly. Like the environment. I'm having like a cold beer and watching my friends performing and laughing.
But when you do comedy, you can do comedy like drunk?
Like drunk, like high.
Okay, I can't
broken-hearted.
do that.
I've been all places.
Broken-hearted I can definitely do, but drunk and high I can't do. I've tried it. I tried high, I've tried it on mushrooms, and I've tried drunk.
Yeah.
Disaster.
Mushrooms.
Disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You couldn't like think.
Yeah, and then like when I was drunk, I started yelling at people and like getting into a fight, and
I think drunk people are the worst people.
Yeah.
Like the reactions that they have.
Right.
It's way worse than when you're high on pot. Let's say. Right?
Way worse. Yeah.
But I don't like to drink a lot when I'm performing. Like I don't like because I start mumbling the words.
Exactly.
And you go like, hey, why can't I say this word now?
And the timing is off.
Yeah.
I feel like my timing is off. When I smoke too.
When you smoke, you don't like performing?
No, I love smoking. I was always a pothead, but I like to smoke and enjoy myself. I don't want to work when I'm smoking. I'm not one of those people that smokes and like writes and works, you know?
Yeah. Well, I got used to it, you know, like before every show, basically, I smoke a joint every show, and it doesn't affect me when it's not much different from when I don't.
Right.
But I enjoy myself better when I'm high on stage.
Yeah.
Because I think I find myself funnier.
Okay. That's important. You have to find yourself funny. If you're on stage and you don't think you're funny.
Yeah. That would suck.
Yeah, that would suck.
What did you do before you were a comedian?
I was an actress. I started as an actress.
Young?
Yeah. I started when I was like 14 in New York, and then I moved to Berlin when I was 18.
You went back to Germany.
Yeah.
Cool.
I studied acting there. I went to drama school. Then I dropped out of drama school after a year and a half. I'm a drama school dropout. And then I got on.
Was that a big drama for you?
No, I was so happy.
Yeah.
I never was comfortable in like schools and institutions and stuff, you know? I didn't like it. I hated Germany too. I felt like an outsider, you know? I knew I wanted
Germany. They never done anything wrong.
Exactly. The nicest people ever. But I always say, like, being German, that's like the worst nationality, the uncoolest nationality. Like every other nationality is cooler.
When you go like, I'm from Germany.
Yeah, people are like,
okay,
cool, you got cars, you know what I mean?
Okay, nice cars you do there.
Growing up in New York, I always say this
I don't
to
like
people.
your mustaches.
Yeah, exactly. Bad taste in mustaches.
Germany, good taste in cars, bad taste in mustaches. That should be their slogan.
That's the slogan, exactly. But I always tell people that growing up in New York, I had like a few German girlfriends as a kid. And we would always get together and we would pray that we'd wake up Puerto Rican. You know? We all started like kind of talking
we would
like
wake
this.
up like, oh, bueno, mamita.
Yeah, exactly. And we talk like this, and people would be like, oh, you're Puerto Rican? But then our parents would call and we'd be like, nein, ich kann jetzt kein Schnitzel essen, lass mich in Ruhe. And people were like, damn, that's a weird Puerto Rican accent.
Wow, never
we're
heard like
that.
Yeah,
we're from the north, you know? They talk like that there.
But you took acting seriously? Like you wanted to be a serious actress?
Yes. I mean, I was always funny and making people laugh and stuff, always. And I did like comedy in Germany as well, like comedic movies. But yeah, I wanted to be a serious actress. Yeah. So I did a TV show there.
But you've been in movies?
I've been in movies,
cool.
Yeah. I've been in movies, I've been on TV shows.
That's cool. Did you like working on TV?
I like it for sure, but...
you did like what?
I think, first of all, as a woman, like, especially back then, it was still a little bit different. Like, with my, like, body type and my look, you get, like, put into a certain type of character. You know what I mean? It's hard to break out, you know? So I was always like, especially in Germany, because I'm not blonde and blue eyes and tall, I was always like the exotic, like bitchy, you know, like friend or
full
something.
of attitude.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a little boring after a while. You know what I mean? So that, and I didn't like the industry, the people. I didn't like actors that much because they don't really like create a lot themselves, and they're so dependent on other people to create for them.
That's
you know?
the biggest difference between acting and doing stand-up, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because you have such a big freedom to go wherever you want.
Exactly.
Like, you don't have to do anything.
You don't need anybody.
You can do anything.
Exactly. And you don't need anybody to do what you want to do, like to get up on stage as a comic, right? You don't need anybody to write for you. You need nothing. You can just go with a mic. But then I moved back to New York, and then I had visa problems there, and worked in restaurants for like 6 years, and kind of ate shit, you know, like it was hard. I struggled a lot. And then I wrote a show, like a 1 hour. So I went from like 0 to 100, basically. I wrote an hour.
Yeah.
And went to the Edinburgh.
During this time, working at the restaurant.
Yeah, in the end, towards the end, because it was like, it felt so, like, what am I, like, I had this vision of myself at 60 years old, like, smoking a cigarette, still working in restaurants, you know? I was like, what am I doing? I gotta change something, you know?
But don't you feel like when life is tough, you get funnier?
Oh, yeah, for sure, of course.
That's like a superpower, right?
100%, of course. Well, tragedy plus time, right?
Yeah.
Or sometimes no time.
I have that tattooed here. It's in Russian.
In Russian?
It's time. It's tragedy plus time.
Why in Russian?
Because I had a friend from Russia, and she was writing some Russian some Russian stuff for me, and she was kind of trying to teach me to speak some words, and I was thinking about writing in Russian so much, so I decided to tattoo that in Russian. I don't know why. I like it.
Do you can read and write in Russian?
Nothing, not at all, not at all.
Yeah.
The only language I speak other than my own is English.
Yeah.
And that's because I used to work as a bill collector that I called United States to collect bills.
Shut the fuck up.
And I would negotiate with like your parents or something.
Definitely not with my parents. They never paid their bills.
I would call like people we called from Brazil because the operation would be cheaper to pay a Brazilian to do that, you know, than to pay an American.
Funny. And were you a nice bill collector?
I was
or a tough bill collector?
More like Rocky Balboa style, you know.
No, what does that
like,
mean?
I was tough but kind.
Ah, okay, got it.
Like,
yes, tough but kind, yeah.
Hello, can I talk to Lucie Pohl?
Hello.
You Lucie?
Yes.
Let me confirm that. Your last 4 digits of your social are 5841.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. I have a very important business matter to discuss with you here.
That's
I'm
really
sorry
how you
to
talk?
say that, but I'm looking at your credit report and it's a mess, ma'am. I mean, like, you want to buy a new TV? You can't buy a new TV with this credit score. I mean, come on. You have like a $1,700 bill. Like, it's not a lot. Let's make an arrangement. I can help you with that. I can't look at that credit report. I mean, excuse my word, but it looks like crap, you know?
And I'm like, Bruno?
Yeah.
Is that you?
You came back. And then I would negotiate that with all kinds of Americans and immigrants, and I would call people like...
Were you nicer to the immigrants than the Americans?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's
I
good.
would go like, hola señora, sí, yo estoy llamando acerca de una deuda que tienes con la tarjeta de Visa Card. ¿Te recuerdas? Entonces, son $254.38. Only to collect.
Bills.
Yeah, I can speak Spanish only to collect.
I love that.
I can't say anything other than that.
How long did you do that for?
3.5 years.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's wild.
It helped my skills, like in English, and also negotiating skills, you know, like getting inside of the person's mind and make them see your side and agree to work with you.
How do you do that?
I try to to be empathetic.
Okay.
Like, you know.
And like validate.
Yes. I go like, what happened? What happened in your life? Like, why did it go like that?
Yeah.
Like, why you have a $20,000 debt, man?
Right.
Let me understand your life. What's happening? And she would go like, my parents died and my husband was deported and I had a job and I don't have it. Okay, I got it. Let's do like this. I'm gonna make an arrangement. We're gonna pay like $100 for 6 months and you're gonna go back on your feet. I think things are gonna work great. What do you say? And we go like for a small
smart.
arrangement.
Yeah.
But I like talking to people. I really like talking to people. I discovered I enjoy that. Like discovering a little bit. I'm really enjoying our conversation because I don't know anything about you.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to get to know now. You know.
Yeah, I love that too. I can relate to that.
And actually, I have a gift for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. A gift?
A gift for you. It's from our sponsor. You know, we have a sponsor in this program here in Chevette Talks.
Okay,
and
cool.
it's called Bicho Café. Bicho Café.
Bicho Café.
Yeah. And we released my own coffee.
Wow.
It's Cheva's Power Coffee.
Amazing.
The coffee that pushes your day. You know?
love
It's already for sale on this link that's appearing right here on the screen.
Amazing.
Você que está assistindo aí, compre o seu cafezinho do Chevette, o Cheva's Power Coffee, e aí você assiste Chevette Talks enquanto toma o seu cafezinho para empurrar o seu dia. This is for you. I hope
Thank
you like it.
So much.
Okay,
This is amazing.
and it smells really nice.
Wow.
Smell it.
I can smell it from here?
Yeah, you can push it and you can feel it. You see, there's a little hole in here, and you can smell it.
What's
I think.
a Chevas? Because it's a Chevy.
Yes. The name of this car is Chevette.
Chevette.
Yeah, it's like short for Chevy.
Oh, this says altitude. I thought it said attitude.
No, altitude.
I was like, attitude,
It's
940
this coffee,
grams.
You know, this coffee is from Minas Gerais. Minas Gerais is one of the nicest states that we have in Brazil. And they have incredible food. They have incredible coffee. And have you tried any Brazilian food so far?
No, I've only had, what do they call it? A brigadeiro?
Brigadeiro.
That's all I've had Brazilian.
They
because
shove that on everybody.
I
Like,
love
hey,
them though.
have
They're
brigadeiro.
good. No, and that's it. I went to an Indian place the first day because I'm here with my friend Carol Zoccoli. And she's Brazilian, so she doesn't want to eat Brazilian food.
Yeah.
So we had Indian food, we had Arabic food.
All kinds of food that you have in your quarter, like.
Yeah, but you know, they put like a little bit of a Brazilian twist, so
Yeah,
it's
we do
nice.
that.
Yeah.
We make like
It's good.
a sushi. We
Yeah.
fry it.
I heard your sushi's amazing.
We make
here.
pizza out of sushi. We make pizza out of everything. We have pizza of stroganoff. We have pizza of hamburger, of
Wow.
hot dog. We have hot
What?
dog pizza.
Wow.
We have all kinds of weird stuff here.
Yeah, I love that.
Have you tried acai?
Not here, not yet.
But you tried in
In
States.
in New York, yeah.
Yeah,
I've
I
had
don't
acai
think
in
if
New York.
it's different. I don't know what kind of acai they take there. But in here we have acai that people make a boat, literally a boat made of wood, full of acai and fruits and chocolate and stuff. And it goes like 5 pounds of acai for one
And then
single person.
For a single person?
Or 10 people, and everybody gather around with their
love
spoons
that.
and they make a party.
Amazing, amazing. No, I've not had any Brazilian food, and the only thing that people have told me coming here, really, literally the only thing is don't take your phone out on the street. I think people have said it to me 40 times. I think
Sad
it's so
but true.
funny, but what I think is funny is like nobody's like, you know, don't leave your drink alone in a bar, or like don't get into a car with, like,
Yeah.
nobody cares about my life. Everybody just cares about my
About
cell
your phone.
You know, they're like, don't take your phone out. It doesn't matter if you get murdered or stabbed, but your phone
keep your
can't get
phone with
stolen.
you.
The iPhone has taken like the place of our lives, you know.
Yeah, but that's sad but true.
It's sad but true.
Like when I'm in New York, I've been there a couple times. I don't think people are gonna steal my phone because it's easy to get a
could.
phone there.
Yeah, I mean, people. I think also getting robbed is bad luck. You know what I mean? I got robbed in New York. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it can happen. anywhere, you know.
But in here, it's a tradition.
Yeah, no. So then I should get robbed.
Yeah.
I should get like a fake phone just to have the experience.
You should have the full experience.
And stand on the street like this and be like, come on, rob me.
If you come to Brazil and you don't get robbed, it's like going to Egypt and don't see the pyramids.
Oh, no.
Pyramids? How you say pyramids?
Pyramids. Yeah. Oh, no. That's so funny.
No,
yeah.
we don't want it to happen.
No, we don't want it to happen.
What do you talk about in your comedy?
What do I talk about?
Yeah.
Right now, I am talking a lot about like the immigrant, like my immigrant experience and like the German thing. You know, I'm like diving a lot into like the German language and stuff. Also, a lot of stuff about just being a woman. You know, I like a lot of dark stuff.
I want to see that.
And then my new hour is all about apologies, like not apologizing, like it's like all about apologies. So that's what that's about. But
that's the name of it? All about apologies?
No, it's called the German Apology Hour. It's a pun on my last name.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, because Germany has done so much wrong in the world. You know, so that's like an aspect of the apologies, and then it's about me in my life apologizing
That's
a lot.
Pretty cool.
And women apologizing a lot.
I like cool show concepts.
Yeah,
you know?
I always do that. So I've written 4 hours, and I took them all to the Edinburgh Festival in Scotland. And that's how I started comedy. And then I started stand-up. So I first started by doing like more like storytelling and stand-up together, you know? So that's kind of like my...
It merges, like, it's pretty much the same stuff.
Yeah, but I didn't start like most people who start like with 5 minutes, you know? So I worked
you wrote
backwards.
like a monologue.
I wrote an hour, and now I'm working on 5 minutes.
Cool.
After 10 years.
it's a pretty cool profession. Like,
it's great.
To be able to do this our whole life.
Yeah,
like,
amazing.
What are we going to be talking about 30 years from now?
Yes.
You know? And we're gonna be alive and kicking and doing it.
Yes.
Right?
Is it gonna be us, or is it gonna be a hologram on stage?
Probably an hologram, and we're gonna be at home smoking pot and watching.
With a thing.
Is Netflix still a thing in 2017?
No,
I don't think
it's not
so.
a thing now anymore.
No, yeah,
Netflix
I think
is dead.
on 2017 you're gonna imagine a movie and it's gonna play in your head.
Exactly. But another thing that's cool for your audience to know is I do a voice on a popular video game.
Really? Which one?
Overwatch.
Really? Wow, cool.
You know it? Have you played it?
Yes.
Yeah?
My brother played and I watched the whole thing. I don't know.
I do Mercy.
Cool.
She's like the healer.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah,
Was it cool to do it?
It's so cool. Yeah, I've been doing it for almost 7 years now.
And it's a hit game. Like
it's
a
huge.
Big, yeah.
So I get invited to Comic-Cons, like all over the world, to sign autographs, take
wow,
pictures.
That's cool. All the nerds.
All the nerds, exactly. All the nerds.
They're cool.
I love nerds. Dude, I love nerds. They're the best.
And
they're passionate people. That's it. And outsiders.
But
you
you didn't have to make a voice.
My voice is a little different, yeah. So she sounds like, I'm right behind you. I've got your back. And her catchphrase, the phrase she's like super famous for is, heroes never die. And then she resurrects.
And then the hero dies.
No, but she brings him back to life.
That's cool. Wow,
Yeah.
such a cool experience.
So You've been
all around.
I've been to Kuwait. I've been like for Comic-Cons. I've been to Abu Dhabi, to even Costa Rica invited me, Mexico, Finland, Stockholm, you know, like everywhere.
Wow, that's very cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Do you sing too?
I sing a little bit, yeah.
Complete artist. What do you like to sing?
What do I like to sing? I like to sing, well, it's like a mix. I like to sing, I like punk. Music, I like to like yell, you know? Then I write my own stuff sometimes, but I haven't been doing it a lot lately. And then I used to sing a lot of like more cabaret style.
Cool.
Yeah, you know? There's a lot of German stuff. That's cool.
Yeah, like the Moulin Rouge stuff.
Or like the Moulin Rouge stuff, exactly. My mom is a singer.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's where it comes from.
Yeah. My dad's an actor and a writer, so I come from a family of crazy people, artists.
We say here that a fruit doesn't fall far away from its tree.
That's what we say too, but we say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Yeah, we might say apple too, I don't know.
You're like, some fucking fruit.
Yeah, a banana, I don't know, some kind of fruit, fuck you.
Exactly. And my character, Mercy, was the second most searched non-people porn term on Pornhub 2 years in a row.
What? That's cool. But did you have any sexy sentences?
No, not at all. None of the sentences are sexy. It's like, keep going. You know, play it down. I don't know.
Well, keep going.
Like keep going put it, could be sexy. That's true.
Yeah. Let's do it. Say I keep going, but in a sexy way so that the fans can enjoy it.
No! Then they're going to clip it. And they're already... I always say that, like, when I do stand-up or something, you know, I have a few jokes about it. And I'll be like, does anybody play video games? Anybody know Overwatch? And then it's always like 2 people. Oh, my God, yeah, me. And I'm like, 60 million people play this game worldwide. That's why only 2 people here know it. Everybody else is in their basement jerking off, you know? It's true.
I like video games, but I don't play a lot because... my life's got so much problem that I'm gonna stop it and solve Kratos' problems.
Yeah, right.
I got my own shit to work on, you know?
Yeah, true. Very true. That's funny. But yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I'm really excited to see your show.
Thank you. And I'm excited to be here. So excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
That's cool. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, and thank you for this coffee. I can't wait to drink
like
this.
it. Cheva's Power Coffee. I hope
it's
you
so
like
beautiful, though. I don't want to open it.
Yeah, well, you can open it, drink it, and then fill it with something and keep it in your shelf as a souvenir.
Good idea.
As a memory.
All right. I like it.
Lucy, you're very cool. Thank you so much for coming.
You too. Thank you
so much. E vocês, galera, procurem aí Lucie Pohl. Procurem ela nas redes, acompanhem o trabalho dela. And let's put some subtitles on your stuff. Let's grow your Brazilian fan base. What you say?
Let's do it.
Yeah?
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Obrigada.
Até a próxima, galera.